in the process of just taking my merino ewes that have been scanned with twins a bit closer down to the house for the night, which is my regular occurrence every evening, just until I'm down to just half a dozen or 10 or so left to lamb. Then I'll just have them right down at the house. And I've actually got a new set of twins just been born out here sometime after lunch, so I'll have to just probably put her bubs on the bike and have her slowly poke down. I've got them in a lot better order this year, which is, yeah, it's made me a lot happier. They're not lame. Been feeding quite a lot of lucerne chaff and what have you into them just to get their condition right up. And yeah, the one ewe that's already had twins out of this mob, the lambs are so much bigger than I had last year, so you've just got that better chance right from the word go. So little new bubs, all nice and snowy white, these two. So the Border Leicester rams actually, yeah, I've got more by the border ram at the moment than anything. And hopefully, oh, that's another boy. At the moment, I've not had one new lamb from the border, which is, careful darling, you've got a good udder darling. That's one girl, so I got 4 boys and 1 girl, which is not completely ideal, but anyway. Got the babies on the bike, and they're marring, and the little ewe knows that I've got the baby, so she's just poking along with these. This is why I really do like my shelters, because a lot of the sheep will lamb in the shelters. Unfortunately, probably not really good for the umbilical cord, because they can get infection in it with some sort of, yeah, with all the dust and what have you. So I might just put a bit of iodine on them, but I'll probably leave her up here for the night. I might just go and cut some water up for her, because they are so thirsty after they have their babies. You're a clever girl. I just, yeah, I'd like to see the little fellas get on for a drink. That's just coming in this way, this bit of breeze. So I was actually going to move these girls down too. So she's beaten me. Hello, sweetie. They're not quite as wide as the other bubbies, are they, darling? It's all right. Yeah, I might just have to leave you. Not quite as some of the other ones. Yeah, good girl. I'll take your mates down. The crossy ewes, the ones that are going to have twins, and I'm starting to get some very big udders on them, so I didn't put them down near the house last night, but because I'm not feeling 100%, I'm going to take them down. Oh, I actually got one there in the process of starting the lamb too. So that'll be a good one to have down near the house, just in case she has trouble. Poor old girl there. I'm going to keep an eye when she has her lambs that the lambs can get on the teats, because her udder's so close to the ground. She does do a good job of her babies. Yeah, a lot of these girls are getting pretty old now, so I'm getting a few little additions around. These girls just put themselves in the shed last night. This little pair down here, those two, their mum's got cancer, and I was going to put her down and I couldn't bring myself to do it, and I let her out because I'd had her down here just trying to feed her up a bit just to get her through the lambing, because I knew she had twins in her. Anyway, I ended up letting her out in the paddock because she just wouldn't eat or anything, and blown me down, she went and lambed just after lunch. So they were a bit on the preemie side. So these, that one and that one there, which she's still pretty small, yeah, they're over a week old already. So yeah, so they were certainly a little bit on the small side. And I still haven't put the mum down. There's the mum barring just here. So she's very lean, but she's still eating. And the lambs do try and drink off her. So I'll just have to decide when the time comes that, yeah, it's just not fair on her to keep her going. And then this poor girl here, she had lambing troubles. I managed to get 2 lambs out of her, but I was worried. Just, it's a fine line knowing whether you try and get them out or you just, it's better to put them down, because trying to save the lambs. And yeah, I lost the lambs and her. Now where's your other and then this poor old girl, she's got 2 beautiful healthy babies, but she's got the most hugest udder on her. So I think that's just, it's just making her a bit tired, isn't it, old girl? So she had them yesterday, and there you can see they're quite big lambs. But yeah, that one there, well, she's only a young ewe, so that's the sucky part of farming.